One of the things I see, unfortunately, all the time is the finger pointing. Like, you start to talk about improvements, and then someone else thinks, well, yeah, and when they do that, it's a pain in my butt. So they should go and improve something. That should be the next improvement project, and they should work overtime and the finger pointing. So maybe this is redundant. If it is, let it be. Or if there's something new, please share it. But would both of you talk about how to prevent the finger pointing? Maybe Bridget, you can go first.
Sure. So when we do our lean coaching classes for all of our employees, we always emphasize to blame the process, not the people. So we also have with our quality team a process map for where to go with your action item after a rework occurs. So the first question we ask on that diagram is there a process? Does a process exist? If no, create a process. If yes, then it's either looking at training, maybe the process worked as designed and that's why the rework was caught, or it could be a material machine issue. So we just keep emphasizing to blame the process, and it's a process gap, not a personal attack on anyone if an issue occurs.
So if you got to take your anger out, you go take that process map.
Right. So pull out the standard work and see where the gap is.
Yeah. What would you add, Jeremy?
I wholeheartedly agree. I'm a big proponent of, it's the process, it's not the people, right? And really getting people to pay attention to that, to focus on that and understand that, and looking at, at the end of the day, really, as an employer, as a leader, it's your job to provide your people with the tools, the skills, the training, the equipment, everything they need for success. If you haven't done all of that first, you better not be looking at the person. You better not be blaming the person, right?
Yep.
But creating that culture to understand, so that we're all understanding that we're talking about processes. Sometimes even when you're doing a fishbone, and then there's the people component of that. I really try to be clear on that too. Is just really, let's look at process, not always dig into the person. It's a cheap go-to.
Yeah.